Hi, I'm Annie Lichny, and I want to thank you for joining in for some practice. We're going to do a brief practice to work with challenging emotions. So what I'd like us to do is find your comfortable posture. Try to be in a place where you won't be disturbed for about 10 to 15 minutes. And give yourself this time to really dedicate to you. So we'll take our comfortable posture, either seated or if you're on a cushion on the floor with your legs crossed. Make sure your back is upright and dignified, not leaning against anything behind you. And we'll close our eyesight down. And we're going to breathe in and out of the nose. And I'd like you to just explore your body and just notice if you feel any tightness or tension somewhere, maybe in the hips, in the back, along the shoulders, the neck, in the forehead, maybe even in the belly. Just notice if there's tightness and tension, and can we invite what we find to release and let go. We're going to breathe in and out of the nose, and we're going to use a double inhale, exhale, and just follow along and find the right rhythm for you. So we'll inhale, and the inhale we'll feel, we can use our focus and bring it. First part of the inhale will be to the belly, second part to the chest area, and then a long exhale. So it'll be belly inhale, chest inhale, long exhale, releasing it all out, letting all the air out. Belly inhale, chest inhale, release and let it go on the exhale. Inhale, inhale, release, exhale. So find this rhythm for yourself. Inhale, inhale, keep focused on the body. Release, exhale. This is all through the nose. Inhale, exhaling. Inhale, exhaling. Keep this rhythm going. Double inhale, exhale. Stay focused in the body as you do it, finding this rhythm. Continue on your own. Do a few more together. One last together, really feel in the body. Elongate the exhale, keep pressing it out all the way out, feeling the belly button move back toward the backbone, just getting rid of all of the air, everything out. Pause and hold the breath at the bottom here for a moment. And let the breath breathe itself as you come back to having the breath direct itself, feeling in the body. Feeling a tingling aliveness, noticing sensations in the body. And I'd like you to bring something to mind, an emotion that was activated recently, something that triggered you emotionally, and it happened recently, and you can bring this right back up into the mind's eye right now. You know where you were, what happened, and can you identify that emotion? Frustration, anger, rage, guilt, shame, disappointment, frustration, guilt. Can you identify in that scenario, that image in your head, or the words running through in your thinking mind? Can you bring to mind what that emotion was that happened to you recently? Really bring it up and recognize this activation. What specifically was it that activated you? Was it something somebody did or said? And recognize this in the situation, what happened, and then also, is there another part to this activation of this emotion? Does this resemble something that's happened at an earlier time in your career, in your life, an experience you had a long time ago, that you could connect to this activation that just recently happened, something that happened to you? And is there this activation that touches in on this sense of a deeper thought or feeling within you that arised because of this older experience? This memory that has really stayed within you for a long time and became easily activated more recently. Perhaps it's not being good enough, not feeling lovable, doubt, not being able to perform something to a certain standard, some expectation, feeling some sense of loneliness or shame that comes from a past memory. There's so many things that can activate us in our daily life now that could have a thread from a long time ago. So we can start to see how we were activated from some memory, perhaps, and start to maybe feel in the body where we also experience this activation of this emotion that was recently triggered. Maybe we feel it in the belly, in the chest, in the throat, in the head, in our heart center. We all have these patterns that develop within us, and we can start to be more informed about our activations and our triggers and our felt patterns within our bodies. So we have this experience of this activation, and we can feel it somewhere in our body, and can we just let it be there? And just accept that it's here right now, and it's okay. Our present aware focus can allow it to be okay right here. And maybe that sense of okayness allows this activated emotion to even expand and grow, and maybe it even feels like it's moving not only within our body but in the space around us. This emotion, this energetic emotion that's been activated. Perhaps we feel it in the room or the space that we're in, and this energy is growing or expanding or shifting and moving. It may even feel like it's moving. It's growing, but it's actually moving and shifting out of us and away from us if we give it space and allow it. Allow this energetic activation of this emotion to do what it needs to do, and in many cases it can move beyond the envelope of our skin and move into this space, but then move and dissolve away. We don't have to feel so fixed and solid and stuck when we're activated by emotions, if we can have the courage and try to let it be movable, fluid, and it can actually move on its own out and away from us. So emotions we could almost think of as like clouds in the sky. They're really not ours in a sense. If we let them move along, they just energetically move out into the space and away. If we can make space within us. So I invite you to look at, investigate activated emotions that hold you tight and gripped, and see if they aren't workable. That this energy that we have within us, if we can't invite it to open and move along and dissolve away from us. Thank you for being courageous and fearless in working with emotions.